Hello, I'm Paul Plesh, Senior Product Line Manager for Capezio Ballet Makers, and I'm here with Allison Stroming from Dance Theater Harlem. Allison, today we're going to fit you in a pair of the new Eris. First, I always think it's good to look at the foot shape. You have almost 3 toes of equal length, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to put you in one of our broader styles. In the Eris, there are 6 shoes, style 130, 31, and 32, which is the square toe shape with 3 different shank strengths, half, 3/4, and full. And then styles 33, 34, and 35 are for the tapered foot in the same 3 shank strengths. So point your foot for me. You have really a pronounced arch. So I'm going to put you in the half shank. Okay. What padding do you normally use?
I usually use the Ouch Pouch Junior.
Okay, why don't you put that on? This is the Eris. As you can see, it has a broad toe shape. It's a stitched toe, so it keeps it very flat on the where the pleats would be, and a rounded edge to allow you to roll up onto point and come back down. So let's try. The first thing I'm going to look at is length and width. Now just stand flat for me. How does that feel, length and width? Push over on point. There should be a slight pinch in the back because the foot is contracted and therefore shorter, and then expands to being completely stretched out when you're flat. Let's see if both feet are the same shape. Can I have the other foot? I'm pulling the elastics because you do not have ribbons or elastics, just as we're working now that it'll stay on a little bit better. It does have a top line that is elasticized, so you should feel that grip a little bit more. Do you like that?
I do.
Okay. Stand flat. Plie. This is when your foot's the most expanded. You should be at the edge, not curled, but just really touching. Good? Push over and point. How's the shank? Do you feel it's going into your arch where it needs to be?
Almost.
Almost. What do you normally do to your shoes when after you purchase a pair?
To break in the shank, I usually put it in a door, and I close the door on it, or I'll just use my hands if I'm strong enough.
Well, the first way is a little aggressive, but sit down. Well, let's look at the shank. A good way to see the shank in the retail store is to see where it's, by pulling back the heel, see where it's hitting into the arch. Now, to me, turn your leg straight, it looks like it's going in, but I'm going to manipulate it a little bit, mold it to address your needs. By taking the shoe and pushing this way, I'm gently softening the shank. Is this normally what you would do?
Yes.
Try this on again. And basically what we did is take a brand new stiff product and make it more user-friendly without harming the box at all. Is this where you want it, into your arch? Mm-hmm. You see the lower side seam allows you to show a greater arch. When the side seam is higher, you see equal amounts. So here you have a real nice presentation of the arch in the shoe. We try the other shoe as well. Just slightly bending it. Because really, in classical ballet, the heel gets in the way. Your support, put this on and I'll show you something with the extended leg. As a fitter, I always put on the shoe. This way I know what you're feeling from the back. If you put it on and it's too big, I don't really catch that. So by pulling it on, I know what it should feel like as the air escapes the shoe. Step up onto point. Are you over? You're right over on your platform.
I am.
Feel good?
Yes.
feel lifted?
I do.
Does it feel much different than it did prior to just manipulating the shank a little bit?
I definitely feel like it's more molded to my foot.
Wearable?
Yes.
Potentially wearable?
Yes.
Good.
I feel the box is a little too tight though.
Okay, have a seat. I'll take the shoe. Again, you have stiff materials. Nothing's been, you haven't worn it, so your foot warms up the shoe and things start to break in. So gently pressing the box. Well, you put it in a door or stand on it, but I'm going to be a little gentler. And by wiggling the wing, it will feel like, I don't know, a day or two in. Try that, and I'll take the other one as well. I'm not damaging the shoe at all. I'm just making it a little bit more user-friendly. That had it been on your foot for a couple hours, what you would feel. Tell me if this feels better.
Yeah.
Feel better?
Yes.
I can always tell when someone's face lights up and they smile that it's a sincere answer. Beautiful. Thank you so much.